I wonder if they put in the yeah, I wonder if they put in the first person mod in. They reset my character. They could. I can kind of see why they added a bunch of new people or new players.
Perfect. Hey. I have 3 subscribers!
Go.
Nigga, get your shit up, please. This is
What-
for
what?
us. You gotta get a channel up, man.
Channel.
I told
got
you.
a channel. I gotta reset up OBS.
Even if all my content is to get you and Nick a million subs, good. Get your fucking channels up. Nick has already said he's taking the summer off to do this shit. Bro.
Oh, cause he's not going to
Mhm.
whatchamacallit.
He said he's gonna work on himself, get in shape and shit. I'm like, bro, stream. He
Yeah,
said,
dude.
yeah, I think I am. Let's do this.
Get this shit together.
Nigga, you wanna remember everything we talked about Saturday?
Yeah.
You wanna work a 9 to 5 the rest of your life?
I don't know.
If there is anything that could get us from that, fuck it. I don't mean it's gonna work, but I ain't gonna. I mean, we do this shit for fun and give. You know how much content we done gave away for free? That shit always sticks in my head. All the years we just giving away free content to the fucking Xbox voice channels and shit. Fuck that. You know how many boring, and not even like we're amazingly entertaining, but I see so many boring people just make money. Not even trying to be entertaining, just into their source material and just broadcasting it. Why the fuck not?
They're just showing it. Yeah.
I mean, serious, like, they're not even being entertaining. They just have a whole, like, you know, I guess a persona around what they're into. We got that in spades.
Just
Just saying.
man. I really planned a thing around that with Blood Hunt, but it died.
No, we
It
can bring
started
it
dying.
back. If yo, enough people fuck with us, granted we have to get
We
to that
can-
point, but once it happens, we can play anything.
Yeah. I mean, you would have to reinstall that, and we'd have to play it again. Like, I need somebody that is actually. That's the problem. That's why I stopped playing it. I didn't have anybody that's willing to keep going with it. If you want to like have that as our game, because like that is my shooter right there. I can play that shit any day. Still be nice, but like, no.
I have to get
Need
back
somebody to
into
do
it.
that shit with me. Yeah. It's not that much to like. They have bots and shit now in duo, so it's like it really wouldn't be that big a deal. Be
Oof.
pretty damn easy. Customize my deck and stuff.
I'm actually like, I'm kind of forgetting how to play this game. Oh, Super Ali. Oh, do I still have Milky settings on? That's what it is. Okay. That's okay though.
Mm.
The way the flip tricks look, oh my god. I kind of miss playing this game, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. This shit just, you know it's true. It's just smooth. It has a smoothness to it, especially if you get like a nice Milky setting on it.
Oh, I think it kept all the stuff,
It kept mine. I still got all my mods.
all my custom stuff that I added. Yeah, I don't know about like. It kept all that custom stuff that I added, but.
I got a fucking tutorial how to spin in this game, so I don't forgot.
Gosh.
I used almost 540 on flat ground, so. I have to use the stick and the trigger, yes?
Oh, you can't get off your board. Oh.
Yeah, that is definitely a thing.
Wait, did they?
What happened?
They added the setting for it. I'm playing session right now.
Wait, what happened?
It mirrors it. They changed it so that it mirrors.
Oh, I see what you mean. I see multiplayer
Oh
right here.
fuck
too, by the
yeah!
way. Yo, I'm gonna
And we
create.
play. We in here then. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna create a private room
Fucks.
that you can join. It's actually gonna be, bro. I don't even know. Do they still update this Skater XL like
Oh
that?
wait, no, it's not. It's not mirrored. My bad. It just changed to goofy settings.
I was gonna say, isn't Sessions team putting out more updates or not?
Yeah, they do.
Okay, I'm just saying because I don't remember. I heard a lot from Skater XL's team in a minute. That's why people stop kind of. All right, I got my room. I just have to figure out how to, I guess, invite you here. I don't know if I should have made it private or not, but gotcha. Dude, I gotta figure out how to spin in this game.
Dawn Knight.
Good night. Hey, yo, my god. Yes.
I gotta change my turnings, my spinning settings too. Something like that.
I done forgot how to switch stances and everything. Wasn't it the swivel the stick or something? It's been so long since I played this fucking game. Yo, follow me. We're about to hit a spot up real quick. Also, I gotta customize my character. His drip is interesting.
I gotta change my shoes.
I'm about to say, I got so many mods for clothes, it's sad. Alright, so right here. I used to do so many tricks at this goddamn spot. Did I really hit the wrong button? Fuck. I hit the wrong marker button. But there's another rail around the corner back there that I used to fuck with too.
Gee, this is gonna take some getting used to.
See this shit? Down the bank, ollie over the. Ah! Well, don't do that. Definitely don't do that.
Can't do what I did either. It's not fun.
How do you set markers again? You have to just hold down or some shit?
No, just press Y.
Oh. Oh yeah. I want to kickflip over this and ollie over that. Nah, see, now he's doing that game shit. I don't like when it looks that doofy. Oh shit. Once I get this clip, shit gonna look nice. Alright, bro.
Like you gotta push like once.
Yeah, because once you push too much, it goes X Games with this shit.
I'm grinding too easily too.
Alright, yeah. That's gonna be hard.
Oh,
Oh, I got it. Let's go. Alright, so I guess I gotta watch a milky fucking 3-hour session long video to get these mods back in order, because shit's still clean. We got multiplayer. This shit runs smooth. Like, bro. And I got a million maps here. Like in this game, I have so much mods.
my muscle memory is just screaming session to me, and it's like
They're similar,
Stop
but you're
doing
right.
it.
It's like,
very different.
they're different. But I like the grinding and I guess the control of the flip tricks. Slow, fast, like low, slow, high, sloppy. Like, you get what I mean? Like, you could do so many different types of kick style tricks. That depending on how you like move the triggers and shit. I don't know if you know that, but it's addictive.
Yeah,
to
you
me.
can't. Yeah, it's the same thing with session, but like it's different with the sticks. Depending on how you flip the sticks, you can do different kinds of flips.
Alright, I'm gonna go over here real quick, because this is my spot in this game. I spent so much hours at this goddamn rail learning shit. right? Okay. It's still nice too.
Not popping high enough.
I need to remember how to do the tricks too. Dude, nah, something's wrong here. Something's off with how I'm doing. Okay. Cause I remember I used to have the nose blunts and shit on lock, and something's off with this a little bit.
Oh right, I forgot you gotta use both sticks and shit.
Yeah, like it's slowly coming back to me. Okay, okay, okay. Found it! I figured it out. I figured it out. Alright, so board slides and backboard slides. I know this shit makes no sense. Both sticks inward or outward. That's how you get them. Yeah, this shit's goofy. I forget it's like that. Oh my god. Yeah, no, that's all I need to know. Thank you. Jesus Christ.
Oh, it is in session, but like for like small stuff like one truck tricks, in session it's just one stick, but in here it's both sticks.
This shit is very annoying. That's what I'm saying, like the nose blunt I had to do diagonal forward on the left stick and diagonal or right on the left stick and left on the back stick. I mean the other stick. And then you get a perfect nose blunt. And it's goofy until you get used to it. It does make a strange amount of sense once you're flip tricking into these. Because I used to have... So we're going to be watching Street League in a couple weeks anyway, so we're going to be seeing Alex Midler. Alex Midler is an absolute bomb. He's a beast. And he does this shit regularly at the SLS's, the 270 nose blunt. I learned that trick on here with this fucking wretched ass control system. And I had it like muscle memory though. Like I was able to pull this shit off any round. I'm trying to get that shit back. I don't know how to do it no more.
Oh, it's just up on the D-pad to just go back to the marker you had.
Yeah.
Not bad.
You're good. Let me do this. I'm getting this nose blunt. I don't care. Okay. And if I pop like that, I go way over this bitch. There we go. First one. First nose blunt of the day, y'all. Now, I've only got a 270 into this shit. Yeah, that's not happening, but I did get a nice feeble out of that.
You ever seen Street Dreams?
Street Dreams?
Yeah, with P-Rod.
Yes. About it.
Trying to do the knack.
It's been so long since I watched that shit. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't the biggest P-Rod fan. Not like I had nothing against him, I was more of a Costin guy.
I feel you.
I like him though, and also, you know what's wild? I like P-Rod, or the last couple years when he showed up as a 35-year-old and started raping in skate competitions. I like that P-Rod. That was crazy because people thought he fell off. He's like, alright. keep disrespecting. I'm about to say, disrespect this gray in my beard real quick, because he was letting people know. People were not expecting to make it that far, and he even did a couple of Street League when they didn't have people to fill in. Malto, right?
Yeah.
He also commentates, and someone had got injured for one of the Street Leagues earlier, and this dude, once again, he didn't like make a perfect run, but this dude actually competed and was throwing tricks, and I'm like, yo. Like, it's kind of crazy to see these dudes, like, in their late 30s, 40s, just like, oh, y'all need somebody? Right. And they can still, like, go out there and, like, fuck shit up and send it. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Also, I wasn't the biggest Malto fan back then either, so I was crazy to see him just, like, oh, okay, he still skates, alright.
What happened? Who beat Yuto?
Oh, so, I hate to say, like, beat, but, because he just mainly missed all his tricks, but, so the last SLS, shit, I'm blanking on who actually won, you might have to make me look it up again, I'm sorry. But I know Nyjah missed. What's the name? Braden.
Braden?
So, he's
Braden,
new.
Am I here?
Nah, he's new. He's like, honestly, it was his hometown, so like he had the home 11 shit up there. But like he's like the new up and comer because like he's so he's not really a contest skater. He just has really good tricks. And he's like one of those dudes, like if he lands all his tricks, like he goes in and he kind of like came in as like a dark horse. And Yuto missed all his tricks, or not missed all his tricks, but like he didn't land. He kept like falling and shit. I don't know, man. I think YouTube's getting too acclimated to the American lifestyle, if I'm being honest. Like, dude, I don't know, man. Cause dude, I'm not saying he's not focused or anything, but like you can tell, like dude just dripped out, swagged out, not giving a fuck. Like, and he misses a trick. He's like, whatever. Like, this wasn't the locked in Yuto 2 years ago, who was like a android, like a synth with a skateboard. Like that Yuto, I don't know, man. He chilling with the Americans too much, and Gary and all that, and the illegal Civ team and shit. I don't know if you know who they are, but
In the illegal who team?
Illegal Civilization.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's the team with it's like Odd Future skate team if you even think about it like that, like Nickel and all them on there. Yeah, he chill with them and Gary and all. That's what I'm saying. Like he's getting now. Like he still got the tricks, but his consistency is slipping definitely, and that's what he was known for. And this kid Braden Hoban, who's a little like come out of nowhere, like white kid with all these crazy tricks, he snuck one from him and Nyjah at the last competition. That's why I'm saying this next SLS gonna be crazy. Because Nyjah was injured and people were like, yo, he's hitting that age, he's about to be 28. The Nyjah domination might be. I mean, it's not like he can't skate. Like I said, you could be 40 and skate good, but to be consistent enough to compete with these kids, bro, it's different out there. It's not just Yuto. You know, all these Brazilians like Gustavo Ribeiro and all these dudes, 360 hard flip board slides, bro. The tricks are getting stupid, bro.
Yeah, they're getting SSXy and shit. Like,
Thank you. It's getting like on like everyone has a special meter the second the best trick contest opens up, and yeah, and it's like Nyjah used to be that guy. Now Nyjah's tricks, he got some good ones. He hit a heel flip, a back nose, the last one, and that was pretty cool. But I'm just saying, when you got Yuto, when he lands it, this dude does a blind spin feeble grind. It is the stupidest, hardest, scariest trick I've ever seen, and he does it swag the fuck out, no care, and he just gets nines on this trick everywhere he goes. And then, just to fuck with people, he went, you know what? I'm gonna just start doing that to back 5-0s. If you skateboard, you know back 5-0s are terrifying.
Yeah.
He started doing that in the back 5-0s, and that's when I threw up my papers, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not the only one to watch skateboarder no more. This nigga's he's making fun of us now. But he's also missing tricks. I'm talking about Yuto in here, and there's I'm trying to think of the other Japanese kid, Tetsu. I don't remember his last name, but he also another one. Clearly, I watched too much of this shit. He won a couple. He snuck a couple.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's what I'm saying. When Yuto was out here, you know, his consistency was out, like whatever, in his own little thing. You know, he was coming out too. You still at this rail too?
Yeah.
Actually, let's go to the school real quick. Courthouse. Oh, I forgot they put the big ramp here, but I don't really play these games for the big stunt shit like that. I just like going to rails. This game don't even really have a trick system like that to even do a lot of big ramp shit. It still looks too.
No.
That's why the only reason why I even care about Skate coming out, because honestly, I'm not gonna lie, the hype for Skate 4 in me, it's side. It looks too, I don't know what they're doing with that. But one thing I do like about Skate, they actually have good like vert ramp tricks. It like looks clean.
Yeah.
That's really it. That's the only thing about Skate at this point. Because Streetwise, I feel like this in session stomped it a little bit.
It's man, the new control system is like that's the standard now. I don't even know if I can go back to old Skate.
Same. Oh, dude, we were playing, or I did play Skate 3 after playing Session. Actually, no, you weren't there. When I first started dating my girl, I would bring my Xbox One over. I didn't have a lot to play, so I would just play Skate 3, and I was playing Session at home at that time, and that's when I realized,
I'm pretty sure we met on Skate 3.
We did. But I'm saying, like, after I played Session, and when I dated my new girl, like, when I first met her, I didn't have my computer, obviously, when I was going over her house, so I was bringing my Xbox, and I was playing Skate 3. I was like, oh, I can fuck with Skate 3. And that's when I realized, yo, these controls are, like, prehistoric now. Compared to, like, when you play a lot of Session in Skater XL, like, I never thought I'd get to that point where the Flick-It system is dated, but yeah, I think it might be. It was a good system. It lasted 3 games, but I mean, these new systems are too, what's the word? They're too
advanced. Too
yes, advanced. They make skateboarding
this is
feel
a real
like
simulator
yes,
now.
yeah, basically. I don't know if they can really replicate that now. They might put the options in there. You know, EA. That's the thing. Like they Android RB, EA like that too. They just pocket watch niggas, and then they do their own. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a. Yeah, I know why you do it, but yeah. I'm trying to keep everything about the beef under wraps until Modem gets in here because I want to say so much, but I'm over Drake in this beef, bro. That's not
over Drake.
I'm not over Drake. I'm over Drake in this beef. That's not, in my opinion, that's not the response. I'll just leave it at that. That's not the response. The key word is response. I don't think that was a great response to what was said. And also, miss me with this whole. There was like, I told Modem yesterday, I was like, there's something about his shit that like, after he said it, it's almost like he was like, yeah, I'm off this. Like, no, you don't get to choose when you, no, that's not how the beef work. You just can't get the last word and be like, all right, well, I'm off. Like when he was talking at the end. I don't want to battle
you anymore.
Exactly.
When he was at the end, like,
yes. So I'm like, bro, you can't hit the off switch now. Sorry. And
you start saying stuff over like some nice melody. Like, no, bro.
And I'm glad people picked up on that shit, because I'm glad people calling him out like, bro, you just can't quit this, nigga. Like, that's not how it works. If you want to quit it, you better say like land a knockout blow, and that was not a knockout blow, not at all. That was more of a clear my name. I didn't do it. You suck though, Kendrick. Like, bro.
We can't forget that Drake's a diva. he got tarnished a little bit after Meet the Grams. Yeah.
Also,
Android
the tier list. This is what I'm going to mention too. So, your boy's been doing some research. I do my due diligence, or I try to when it comes to this shit. Drake has a strange line of beefing with people through women. That's the real tier list, because every time beef is starting, whether it's Meek, whether it was comeback season days, whether it was the shit with Chris Breezy and Rihanna, Meek obviously was Nicki Minaj, everything is traced back to you and women. You fucking with, and also in this one too, because when Metro came with that fucking low, we didn't talk about the Metro shit when he made that BBL song.
BBL,
why?
BBL
Because he talking to some girl, and got it fucked up when. So the rumor with Diddy smacked him. This isn't a rumor. People know this happened. When he was, I don't know if he was on Wayne's team yet. I don't know if it was before he got on Wayne's team, but they had a dispute, and Diddy smacked them. Why? Because Drake was talking to someone that Diddy was fucking with. And Diddy, as everyone knows at this point, very clearly is weird about people dating people he dated, to put it lightly. Almost all of Drake's beefs involve him. I don't know if he's talking to other girls or he just happened to be wrong place, wrong time. There's connections everywhere. Always a girl. Always. Not Kendrick. Kendrick seems to be different, but then when Metro put that out, and I'm like, another girl? Yo, this nigga messy, bro. Dude is just got his shit all out here. Every time it's a girl.
I mean, this is Drake that we're talking about here. Of course it is. Of course it's like that.
Fair enough, but two on the nose. We know you getting pussy champagne poppy, but bro, relax. You got niggas about to kill you every block. This is gonna get to the point. There's gonna be no coast Drake can go on.
Right.
Without like obtuse beef waiting for him. Some bullshit attached to it. I don't know.
Like,
just
who else?
Observation.
A lot of different people, bro. He's got so much enemy.
I mean, at this point, he kind of has to go me against the. And also, that's another thing about Aubrey. There's a lot of me against the world. It's all on me. They against me. There's something about like when he was like, when he said he made that rhyme. If I did it, they would already arrested me for like the pedophilia stuff.
Yeah.
Something about that was like, yeah, I know what you're saying, but there's an ego in that. Like, if it was me doing it, I would have been arrested already. Like, bro. And also, once again, that's not like the no that you think it is, because we all know lots of people do this shit and get away with it for years. Like, hello? Don't act like you're just gonna get caught because you're famous. That doesn't happen. You get what I mean?
It's not like that. Yeah, he needs to. And someone else was talking about it. He needs to provide proof of this whole like, we gave information to Kendrick thing. Like, you're not really. I mean, just waited for days, and now it's a rebuttal in the song. Like, come on.
This is Drake's proof. Nah. That's his proof.
Nah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we got all this evidence. Millie Bobby Brown going on Ellen talking shit. We got pictures. You kissing girls on stage. This is Drake.
Nope.
Nah. Okay. Yeah, he said no. Let's wrap it up, y'all. Dude said no.
Already said no.
Like, bro, that's what I'm saying. Response-wise, and then on top of that, he said a lot of stuff, and I was trying to capture it when we listened to it the first time. The song itself is not. I mean, at least with what was the one before it? Meet the Family Matters.
Mm-hmm.
They played that in the club.
Yeah,
that shit was hard.
That is a club banger.
I'm about to say that shit was hard, but and I think like he used up his synth coin. He went to his people, got his producers to make a good track to try to swing some niggas, like in the beef. And I don't think he got any more fucking like his synth shit is running out, bro. His producers, his team. I'm so sick of hearing about Drake's team. He got accused of having a daughter. Drake's team makes a statement. Bro, you have to make these statements. Got all these things coming at you? Nah. Okay. Like, you got a team. Y'all can't do better than that to clear your name?
This is what happens when you make somebody that wants to be famous too bad. This is what happens when you make them famous.
I mean, that's what Dave Chappelle said. Some people want to be famous so bad they become infamous. You better learn, Drake. Right. Because this shit get weird. Like,
you either die a hero, you either stop doing the shit a hero, or you live long enough to yourself become the villain.
I do believe Drake is at a fandom at this point in his life to where he probably could be guilty of all this stuff and still have a group of fans following him, standing him. I actually believe this. He's that
That's
big.
what happened with Chris Brown.
Yeah, I mean, Chris Brown wasn't even nowhere near Drake's peak.
Exactly.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying, like, I don't want to disrespect everyone else I'm about to say here, but like when I say like dude's a Zuckerberg, like Taylor Swift, LeBron, Mark Zuckerberg, and him, these are people I think of like they hit the billion status, and that's cool. But when you hit that point, you're not really a human in this world with us anymore. You're on a different plane.
You're an entity. You're a product.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and we have entities and products like Snoop Dogg. He's a brand, but he's not a brand like Taylor. If Taylor Swift is going to go to a football game, I don't have to see what she's going to do. I already know how she's going to wave, how she's going to get out the car, what coverage, what they're going to say, what she's going to say if they put a mic in her face. We all know. We can hit the points. They're at this level to where being yourself becomes harder, and I get that struggle. But I feel like Aubrey leans into this shit. Like there's like no personality there anymore. He's a hit maker and a beat machine that his team is working on. And now when you're getting challenged for artistry, I don't think there's much artistry left in you. That's what I'm saying.
He is a company. He is a company now. That image you see is not a person. That is a part of the conglomerate, bro.
and it's wild. So all this shit, and that's your thing. You're lacking artistry, or you're looking for artistry, and you're gonna beef with Kendrick Lamar. Good luck on you, sir.
The lyricist.
And your fallback, you want to challenge artistry and this and that. Once again, good luck on you, sir. Good luck on you. I wish you the best, and I will attend your funeral because it's going to be very soon. That's not how you respond. I don't even think we don't need a tier list, and I'm glad we didn't do it. He helped us out with that.
I just wait. They're going to play Family Matters.
I mean, it was a hard song.
It was. It's a
hard song.
I hope they do.
I don't know
if they remember you, Drake.
I hope they remember you, Drake. That's the thing. Like a lot of the stuff, like I was feeling when this shit first came out. Like it's hard to get like opinions because when the shit first started, I was like, it's gonna be more beef between the fan bases than them. But this was before Kendrick and the 616 and all this shit like was hitting, and then shit got real serious. And then like it almost became like, this is at least what I'm seeing in the comments, like it's like people are just cheering Drake's demise. They want this dude to end. I don't know if it's like maybe they're just sick of seeing him or whatever, like, or maybe they just really feel like he's getting torched in this beef. But the thing is, no one cares about what he has to say. He said so much shit in that song, yet there's two things people are isolating: rambling at the end, try to cut the beef off. We're not gonna let him do that. And also the fucking random ass response to all this shit. There's too much being said. He's trying to say as much back to get us thinking about Kendrick, but Kendrick got a level of street cred I don't think Drake could ever really get. So no one's going to look at Kendrick like that.
Exactly.
He doesn't
the
have
street
it.
cred. Okay. What we were talking about when we were looking through the lyrics and stuff like that. This is what I was talking about. That street cred that he'll never get. He tries to emulate that by going to all those different people, 21, Future, all those different people from Atlanta and everything. That's how he gets his persona, that mask that he puts on. Aside from him just being like mixed or anything. I think that's what Kendrick was touching on.
I mean, at this point, that's what I said. Like, once you get to that level, we all know you're in silk sheets and shit. Like, I mean, it's hard to like produce that, and you don't have to. There are people who are like luxurious, live those lifestyles, making the rap beats. You could, like I said, like what's the wordplay, Cannabis and
But he tries to act hard. Drake never needs to act hard.
Yes,
ever.
You fucking said it. That's what I'm saying. With Cannabis and like LL, like that's what I'm saying. Like
bro,
LL is making tons of money. He knows he can, like, Cannabis is a broke dude, and he knows how Cannabis is gonna come at him. If you have good enough linguistic wordplay, you don't have to be hard. LL didn't hit him with hard shit. He was like, bro, what's in your pocket? You can make it work if you're a good enough rapper, and depending on the stakes, obviously. But I don't feel like how's that gonna work against Kendrick? He can't go that route. And also, yeah, he might have more money than Kendrick, but Kendrick's not broke. Yeah, he takes a while to put out albums, but when he does, that shit goes like 9 platinum. He's all over. He's getting awards. Like, you can't really hit him with that angle. Because now we're just a dick measuring contest about money, and real niggas in the rap game don't care about that once it's that close.
And another thing that people were talking about, that bar from Family Matters where he was talking about, like, oh, you rap like you're trying to free the slaves. Like, that's kind of not a bad thing. I feel like that was one of the... This reinforces my theory from earlier. Remember I was talking about, like, all the 3 different lyricists? He didn't write that shit.
Oh, well.
He did not write that bar.
Well, even still, you said that, but this isn't something that is in every, like, Kendrick comment section with the haters. Kendrick has haters. They say the same shit.
Yeah.
It's just like you just picked the YouTube comment section thing and put it in a bar. I don't know.
Like,
I expected more. I guess I'm just disappointed in that shit, because now that I'm really going through it, the first time I heard it, I could already tell it wasn't as good as the other song, but now, like, this shit's getting dissected. You don't even have any, like, meaningful shit behind this. You pretty much you bended the knee to this dude, I would say.
I don't want to battle you anymore. How are you gonna literally say that in a diss track, bro? Like, come on.
Oh my god.
And it wasn't even coming from a place of like, oh, I don't want to battle you anymore because I feel sorry for you. He just said, I don't want to battle you no more. We don't even really. I still don't even really get that. Why? What is this coming from?
What the fuck does Kendrick do?
Are you conceding or like?
All jokes aside, what is he? Does he just drop it? Does he make another song?
What does he do in this situation now?
Because he technically, in my opinion, from what I'm looking at, and even like if we're going to go by like the rule of like what people are saying, I think he won. He don't really gotta say much.
He don't really have to say much else. He could come out with like a little victory lap ish.
Yeah, like I'm saying, like he could take a little like
to.
Yeah, but at the same time, I don't even think he should give Aubrey any more ammo. God forbid he says something and his team slips up and then they get the shit going. Like we're
I don't think he needs to be. He doesn't need to try to be revealing anymore. If Kendrick comes out with another one, it should just be like, see what I told you? You should just sit quiet and stay still or whatever. Like nothing that's trying to like, expose him for something else. Just also, something like, Kendrick, I won, so you should shut up.
Also, I love to say, like, Kendrick probably should just let this simmer for a couple weeks. Like a couple
weeks?
I mean, yeah, weeks is crazy. Weeks is crazy. But a couple days, I don't think he needs an immediate response. That's a better way to say it.
Right.
Because they're already getting at Drake from what Drake said. Kendrick don't even have to say shit. What he said, like, people are already getting at Drake or fact checking or straight up just honestly mocking him on it. I don't think Kendrick, he could let this shit simmer for a couple days. And if he feels like taking the victory lap, if the internet hasn't already like done it for him already. And also, that's another thing. You got people like Rick and everybody. Like, if Rick Ross is getting involved in this beef to say you lost, you know what I mean? If you got other people coming into beef just to be like, yeah, bro, you getting your ass beat. Like, what are we doing here?
Other rappers, like, damn, that's crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
They're not even trying to get involved. You already got destroyed.
I don't know. J. Cole. That's another thing. We gotta ask Modem. Like, is J. Cole smart for exiting this beef or not? Was that a good move in hindsight?
It was. No, it was. What do you mean?
No, I mean, you can say that, but at the same time, Drake and Kendrick got insane amounts of clout for this, and that does matter. And he pretty much just backed out of all that, like, you know, and also the discussion. I'm sure you care if you a dog like that. Don't you want to even be considered in that? And
he is kind of like seen as a coward a little bit.
Well, I mean, thanks for putting a stamp on that.
In my opinion. I don't think anybody directly else calls him a coward. I'm low key calling him a coward.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I really don't know.
At the same time, he is smart because he's not that invested. He didn't need to. But if he was trying to like show that he's one of the big three, he would have.
I see. That's a good point. I think maybe, like I said, at the same time, maybe he's not really like. Maybe I'm putting words in his mouth. Maybe he's not really that pressed about being in the top three. Maybe he just doesn't really care like that. Yeah.
He doesn't really care. You could tell. That's my main thing. That's probably the main reason why he just backed out of it. He doesn't really care. He's not that invested. But like, I don't know. You could have cared. You could have cared.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, at this point, are you happy that all this beef's going on and it don't involve you? Or at the same time, you're sitting there like, damn, all this clout, all this money, they like, you know, people like you're in the mix. Like, you're kind of like, you cold now. Like, you took yourself off and you cooled yourself off, and that's cool, I guess, if you don't want to be a part of the beef. But there's a lot more than beef
have any
here.
albums coming up. If he had some shit coming up, then yeah, it probably might have been valuable to like stay in, just to like have some shit to say.
You know,
be part of the conversation. But
Drake said, like in one of his bars, that you must have an album coming around. And once again, I know what he thinks. Like, oh, that's a hard bar. You wanna know what I thought of when I heard that? Oh, word, another Kendrick album? I know I'm not the only one. Like, I don't know if that bar worked the way he thought it was. Because all I did was Google, like, oh shit, he got another album coming out. Cause nigga, he has one thing about Kendrick that I will never deny. Nigga, we be starved. I be thirsting for Kendrick music. Cause you have to. He's like Tool. Like, you know that band Tool. I'm a big Tool fan.
Yeah.
That they take like 9 years to do an album, like, and you just forget about these niggas after a while. Like, and then yeah, when it drops, yes, you love it. You'll listen to it every day. The same thing I did with Damn and Pimp a Butterfly. I listened to these albums so much.
Good Kid, Mad City, bro.
That one, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't the hugest Kendrick fan then. I was like, oh, a new guy. But Pimp a Butterfly.
Did you listen to the tracks individually?
Yeah.
Or did you listen to the album?
It's been a while. It's been a long time since I listened to that one.
No, I'm saying like you got to listen to the album as a whole. I don't think it's like the individual tracks to me aren't that good. They're lackluster. But if you listen to the whole project as a unit, that is a good ass album.
No, I know it's good. I'm just saying I felt like at that time I wasn't a huge Kendrick fan. So I wasn't like bumping it every day. I just heard it. I liked it. I definitely switched over like to a bigger fan because Pimp a Butterfly, like that, I could still listen to that album. It's like kind of has a timeless feel to me. Damn, also, I know people like Damn, but I feel like that shit's underrated. That's a very underrated album. But that's what I'm saying. Like, they have longevity, they're good, but you wait in a minute to hear these albums. So like the fact that he just told me there's something in store, like maybe to you that's a hard bar. To me, like I don't even care what you're talking about anymore. I want to hear that new Kendrick shit because I don't listen to Drake like that, so none of his music bothers me like that. It's just I'm here for the beef. I'm literally here for the fight.
Just here for the drama.
Hell yeah, and I hope everyone else is too, because you could have fun watching this. I feel like, but that's the thing, like when I said some people are like just kind of cheering for the demise of Drake. Some people just are Kendrick stans. They just want to see Drake get hurt, fucked up. Not like physically, but like his career or whatever, his reputation, and that's all. They're just vultures, just like in the comment section, just waiting for little nuggets of yeah, Drake sucks like this. Like you don't really have to go that far. The nigga is especially with this response. You don't gotta do all that.
Yeah, he's already down. Let's not kick a dead horse.
Oh, they taking turns. Like Nick.
They're taking turns.
Like Nick. That is like Nick
said fuck Drake.
That's what I'm saying. That is not like a unique thing. Like a lot of people feel this way.
No.
Like uncharacteristically, like I don't care about bias. Fuck Drake. That's like a thing though. Like when I was talking about the people who are like at the billionaire entity thing, like people just get sick of you, whether you're a good person or not. They just want to see you overthrown. From a dude who's watched a lot of combat sports, boxing, mixed martial arts. The second a dude gets on a nice streak for a couple years, oh, he could beat everybody. It just overnight creates fans that just want to see this dude lose. I've seen it happen so many times. It's so weird.
Who do you feel is there a hero and a villain in this?
In this? Oh, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Drake is already, whether he is or not, the fandom, the mainstream, he's already the villain. And Kendrick is the savior for black people and good music and all this shit. Like, his rep in this battle, that's kind of how it is right now.
And then even Drake in there was like calling him the Black Messiah and stuff like that. He knows he's the main protagonist. That Drake
It's not
the
even.
antagonist.
You know, it's wild because like it's rare that people even think like hero and villain to a rap beef. People just like when for like Ja Rule 50 Cent, it wasn't hero or villain. People just
It makes it a more
50
compelling
like
story.
Ja.
It makes it cooler, more interesting.
Well, I don't even know if Kendrick. You know, it's wild. Drake probably still thinks he's the main character in this, just because all the attention is on him.
Yeah.
Like I don't think he's a
eyes
guy.
on you, sure.
Yeah, like he's. I don't think he's even viewing this as like a huge loss. Also, the way his team and like mind you, this man's a simp. There's a part of me that thinks he's gonna just release another track. Oh, on some old by the way shit. I thought you were done. Now that's what I'm saying. That's why you cucked yourself at the last one. You already said you were done. Now you have to sit there, Aubrey, with your team and wait until Kendrick says something. Because now if you come out and say something, you're gonna look schizoed, like the nigga's rent free in your head.
You're gonna look fucking stupid.
I'm about to say like, and Kendrick, oh, you still thinking about me? Like you just gonna give this man more ammo, please. He's gonna throw a nuke, a shotgun, some grenades all up in this man's waist. Go ahead. Just give this man ammo.
I got excited when he responded though. At least he said
Hell
something.
yeah.
Now we can keep. I don't know,
But
not like
I was
dead.
excited. I'm not gonna lie, I was excited because I was expecting a Family Matters-esque song again. So at least like, all right, maybe I don't care who won, but that shit gonna pop. Yeah, he's in his feelings. He's not even thinking about production like that.
I knew after Meet the Grams, it wasn't gonna be down to the beats and the production and shit like that anymore. After that shit, it wasn't even a factor.
Now this
Now
is one
it's
thing.
all about what's being said.
This is why I was thinking about the tier list, because this is another thing about rap beefs. I don't know if I agree with that. It does kind of matter. Because, and I'll tell you why. Let me cook for a second. Give me a spatula. Give me the Larry's. Give me some oil, like your boy Cook.
Here's that apron real quick.
Thank you. I got one too. Nah, but like, okay. This is why I think that matters a little bit, because at the end of the day, they're musicians, right?
Yeah.
The music has to matter. Even if it only matters 5% of it, it has to. I'm sorry, it has to. Otherwise, what are we doing here? If it doesn't matter and we're just doing, oh, you got a kid and you do this shit, this is Jerry Springer. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not about the music. If all we're doing, and this is what I see a lot in the comments and shit, people are just waiting for new news and new fucking shit to drop, new lore, I guess you want to call it, to add to this shit, and then they can go speculate, put posts up, whatever the pedo stuff, and like I said, this shit could be true, but if all we're doing is lobbing accusations, Rizzo, this shit's Jerry Springer.
Yeah,
And I don't want to watch
should
Jerry
matter in that
Springer.
regard. Obviously, it's just
That's what I'm
still
saying, there are
be
layers.
of battle rap.
That's
like
my
a
point.
battle
That's what I was
song,
saying
not-
about,
not
like-
a battle of conversation. But
That's what I'm saying. Like, some people view it differently. Some people are like, oh, I like the song better. Oh, this guy had better wordplay. And now I feel like a lot of this is just, he said that, and we're just waiting for a response. And if we're doing that, they need to debate, not battle rap.
like
like
now,
it-
that's the debate. Now, just the debate portion of things has a lot of weight to it.
No, that's what I'm
Just
saying,
like-
but this shit is like multi-tiered. The best way to like, first off, Kendrick won. Let's just keep it that there. But if we're gonna like put a whole thing up as to why he won, you know, show your work in a math style. If we go the route, if music doesn't count, we can't show our work. You know what I mean? The music has to count. You can have a worse track, worse linguistic wordplay, but that's what I said. But then we could dissect what is actually true. So maybe, hypothetically, in one verse for one song, Drake has better wordplay, made it sound better, had a better punchline, but what he said wasn't necessarily true. He just yapping. Kendrick has the truth, but none of the wordplay. You get what I mean? You can go piece by piece, and we can get a better understanding as to who won or is winning or anything, but it has to matter. If
Yeah,
we
it
take
matters.
away... That's what I'm saying. You're a musician. Like, you like music, people like music. It shouldn't be it matters. Like, no, it should be emphatically it
that's what I'm saying.
matters. Like,
That's what
you
I
know?
told you before. Like, I'm typically on the side of like, oh yeah, the beat, like, and everything. I was surprised at first when Meet the Grams and all that shit came out, because I'm like on Kendrick's side, because the beat for Family Matters was fire. It was a much better like production overall. But like, what matters to me more is like, man, you gonna. Maybe for bringing it up, but the fucking team situation is actually a factor in that.
No, you're right. That's what I'm saying. When beefs, also, this is one of the most complicated rap beefs I've ever seen in my life. Because
Yeah.
normally, like with Nas and Jay-Z shit, It's just a Summer Jam thing. He got snubbed at Summer Jam. Like, it wasn't that deep. Like, shit, like, and also, like I said, when I grew up, niggas were at risk of dying in the streets almost every time beefs came out. And they did.
Yeah.
So, different than how beefs work now when you see Jadakiss and 50, they had a beef a couple years back. And then Jadakiss comes on, yo, like he goes on Breakfast Club. They're like, yo, you know, you in New York, you see 50, and they think shit's real. No, it's a WWE beef. I just needed some, and it's always the same shit. You needed some clout for an album or whatever the fuck. Like I said, like MGK and Eminem, they had a beef. I didn't really care for it because Eminem stopped them so quick, but that was a real beef because, at least as far as I know, there was no real clout to be gained. Maybe for MGK, maybe he has something, but like there was no real
trying to take down Eminem.
That's what I'm saying, but like it wasn't like a team like shaking hands behind closed doors and shit. That's a lot of these beefs now. And people get work, and that's fine, but at the same time, when it comes to that, it doesn't, obviously real shit don't really matter. People just like going after wordplay and beats and shit. I feel like when we get to a rap beef, it has to be a case-by-case basis. This one is a very extreme case because it's way deeper than just beats and punchlines. Niggas got secret daughters and shit. You know what I mean? Like, shit's like going on a whole different scale, so like, the only way you could really accurately judge this shit, you gotta go through everything. You just can't start picking, well, I don't know if the music matters on because to other people, anything can matter. What if you just straight up don't care? Like, not I don't, I do because I'm a fucking drama queen. But what if you just don't care about any of the shit like Millie and all this stuff? Like, what if you don't care? And you're allowed not to. You don't have to be a sycophant with all this news like other people. You know what I mean? You could just care about the music, cause it's music. You feel me? You don't have to be invested in that side. And that's what I'm saying. Like, what about those people? Those people technically might be the most level-headed people in this whole beef. Because they're not, like, sit there, like, vulturing on these accusations. They're just like, oh, who sounds better? And I feel like that matters. It's music. They don't all got to be, like, all into the shit like me. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, and that's another thing, a lot of people ain't. Even people like you who are, like, straight up, like, standing aside or not, they're not in all the beef. They're just in their artists and who they like. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
To be like fully immersed in the beef, you gotta like kind of like know everything. You just can't be just a Drake fan, only listening to what Drake says, and that's it. And Kendrick fans, that's their thing. They are only listening to Kendrick. They don't give a fuck about Drake. And like, I gotta get to that point.
Man.
I gotta get to that
a little
point.
Bit cringe on their side.
That's what I'm saying. I'm at that point now, but Drake got me there. Like, Drake had to have enough weak responses to where I'm like, okay, everything we just talked about, I already did that in my head. You're losing. Period. I don't think Kendrick fans are giving him that benefit of the doubt. They don't care what he says. Like, they're just like on that fuck him shit. And I'm like, what are we doing here then? Like, this is team sports now. You don't really care about like looking at a beef. You just want your team to win. Like, I'm just saying, when it comes to this stuff, I don't look at it that way. It's stupid. It makes it less fun. Also, I listen to Kendrick, but with the, I guess, the gaps in the albums, I'm not like, I can't say I'm a bigger fan of Kendrick than Drake, but not like huge. I don't listen to any of them in my spare time like that. So I don't, like I said, it's hard for me to have a horse in this race, and that's good. Wanna know why? Because when you don't have a horse in this race, you see that fandom, that Swift shit happening so much, it's like, wow. I wonder who here is really just enjoying this shit, because I don't know. It's just like, these teams out here, they like that whole thing about the music sounding good, they don't want that to be a factor. They don't care about that part. And I'm like, well, this ain't about music then. We just want to see a nigga get his reputation fucked up. Might as well just get them in a room and just have a TED talk about this Drake, shit. Bro. No, and Drake did that to himself. I'm not giving my opinion on him deserving it or not, especially if he's a pedo. You know how I feel about that. But
right.
It's yeah. This is multi-layered, bro. There's a lot to this shit, but I don't feel like it's worth getting into at this point, unless some crazy happens. Because I feel like that Drake ended it himself.
I think it's waiting time right now. Right now, it's waiting time. It's all in chaos.
Oh my god! And straight up, I woke up, the news was on. They were talking about this shit on the news. The news, yeah. Channel 7 News, the Drake and Kendrick beef. I'm like, what? Oh my god, y'all get off this, please. Don't try to like vulture this shit now. That shit getting out of control.
No, you see, that reinforces what I was thinking earlier. I made a post, like, I think yesterday on Facebook. I was like, hold on, I just thought about something. Let me check the stock market real quick. Let me see what the fuck going on.
Oh boy.
Because
man, putting the tinfoil hat on.
No, because wait. What are they distracting us from?
Oh my god, no, you're not wrong.
What are they distracting us from?
It's happened so much.
News?
It's happened so much. It's so sad. Like, you already know. They're gonna slip mercury into our cereal again or some dumb shit.
Bro.
You already know.
Some mercury in our cereal. Oh my god.
I gotta get off this game real quick. We can still talk.
I feel you. No, we can. I'm not feeling this right now
Me
anymore.
neither. We got so see. We shouldn't have brought that beef up. We got more entertainment out of that beef in the last couple days than we did any game we played. I think. Like that's dead ass
No,
carrying the
fact.
party at this point. I might have to take a break though for a couple hours. I've been streaming. I put on 3 different streams. I got another sub. I peaked at 5 views today.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah.
You know, it's all happening so fast, bro. Before I know it, I'm gonna just wake up. There's gonna be a Lamborghini outside my apartment, and it's all
Wake
gonna
up
make
like
sense.
Casanat one day.
Oh boy, I don't know. Honestly, that level of shit scares me.
Yeah, I don't want to get that famous.
I'm about
That's
to say
ridiculous.
when niggas was rioting in New York when he made that PS5 post, I was like,
Yeah,
yeah, I
that's
don't
too
know.
damn much.
I don't want them to do it. It's also, I don't. I'm putting my shit as not for kids. I don't want kids on my streams. That shit's eerie to me. You ever watch like niggas on stream and like 10-year-olds be giving them money and how awkward to be making the stream? I don't want a legion of little jits following me. Like Kai has to deal with that all the time, and I'm like, bro, more power to you.
I could not do with that shit.
I'm
Do you
gonna
think you could be like Casanat?
hell no. I don't post frequently enough.
Casanat?
What, as ADHD as he is?
No, I mean, I'm saying, do you think you could be as famous as he is?
I hope
Really? You hope you could be as famous?
not. Like, if you're not on the internet, then he's a
Yeah, but like, all
Think
right,
of how
you
many
you
people
you
that
do a
don't know.
giveaway and start a riot in New York.